Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment.
Hey guys, me Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a spooky start to your day. I'm here today with my first ever Halloween video on my channel, and I could not be more excited about it. Halloween is my all-time favorite holiday. Everything about Halloween just brings so much happiness to my heart, so I am really pumped to bring this video to you. This is actually going to be a 2 or even 3-part video. I filmed a bunch of different Halloween crafts and fall related crafts, and it was just way too much to put into one video, so I decided to cut it up into little sections. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 different Halloween/fall DIY crafts that are all really easy to make and extremely inexpensive. They are all, of course, inspired by Pinterest. If you have any other questions or concerns about the crafts in this video, just ask them in the comments below. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. To kickstart this video, we're going to be making a spooky spider lip balm. You're going to need an EOS lip balm in any color. Very carefully, and I mean very carefully, pop the bottom portion out of the container that holds the lip balm and cut it off so that it lands into a microwave safe bowl. Try to get as much of the lip balm out as you possibly can. Next, add in a very small spoonful of coconut oil as well as 1 to 2 drops of both blue and red food coloring, then place it in the microwave on high for about 30 seconds. Once out of the microwave, you want to mix it all together until you get this creepy speckled purple look, and as you can tell with me mixing it, I kind of whipped it, which made it hard, so I just threw it back in the microwave until it was nice and liquefied again. Screw in the middle compartment to the top of your EOS and then start pouring in your melted lip balm. As you can tell, I'm using a different top, and the reason for that is that you need to spray paint both the top and the bottom of your EOS, and I had an extra one lying around and I'm just impatient, so I wanted to use this one to kind of let it harden in and the actual top and the bottom of the red EOS to actually spray paint. But if you don't have an extra one, you can always do this step, take the actual lip balm out and then spray paint it and then add it in later. Like I just mentioned in the previous clip, you're going to want to take the top and the bottom of your EOS, take them into a well-ventilated area, and start spray painting them black completely. I did 2 coats of this to make it very opaque. Once the spray paint dries completely, you're going to want to take some pipe cleaners and shape them into the spider's legs. I did this by making a really funky Z-looking shape, and then I just hot glue them onto the top portion of the EOS container. I did 4 on each side in true spider fashion. Once I was done gluing and adjusting all of the legs, I just bent the bottom of the legs out so that it could stand on its own. Again, I took only the top portion of the EOS this time into that well-ventilated area, and I spray painted it completely so that the entire EOS would be the same color. And finally, I took the actual lip balm portion of this EOS out of the refrigerator where it was hardening, and let's pause for visual effects. I am so obsessed with this purple speckled look. It's just so creepy and so cool. Anyways, I just screwed in the lip balm to the top of the EOS, took the bottom of the EOS, placed it together, and I just used some pressure to clip it all together. If any of the spray paint chipped off during the struggle of putting it back together, don't worry about it. Just take a black paint marker or a black Sharpie, color over it, allow it to dry, and then you are good to go. And this is what my final spooky spider EOS lip balm looks like. I am really impressed with the outcome. I think that these would make amazing party gifts for any Halloween themed party that you're hosting at your house. They're extremely easy to make, ridiculously cheap, and so much fun to create. Now onto my favorite DIY of this video, the blood dripped nail candles. You want to start off by lighting a red candle on fire. Then you want to take a white candle, any size, make sure it is circular, and take some nails, and you just want to hammer the nails right into the wax of the candle. My opinion for this is the more the merrier, or the more the creepier, so don't hold back, get as many nails as you can into that white candle. Once you're satisfied with the way the base of your candle looks, place it on some wax paper and start pouring that red dripped wax all over the top of the white candle. You're not going to get too much out of this, so you can always keep relighting it, waiting for the wax to melt, and then pouring it on top. Another thing you can do is just go to the Dollar Tree, get one of these longer candles, light it on fire, and just hold it over the candle, and it'll just keep dripping and dripping and dripping repeatedly. And that's pretty much all it takes to make the second sinister DIY craft. It is so eerie looking. I'm obsessed with the way the red wax looks like actual blood dripping down the candle. I think this took me a grand total of 10 minutes to make and a grand total of about $5 to recreate. So this was a definite win in my book. To make this effortless, and I mean effortless, triple skull candle holder, you're going to need 3 skulls. I got all of mine at the Dollar Tree, and I was really impressed with the quality of each of these skulls. The Dollar Tree is where it's at. You're also going to need the bottom of a potted plant. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I got mine at Michael's, and they were only about $1.29 a piece. Start by taking your skull, flipping it over, and adding some glue to the bottom of it, and then place it just on the top of the potted plant holder. I am using E600 glue because it is very strong and very sturdy, but you could also use hot glue for this as well. Glue on the remaining 2 skulls with the same process that we just used previously, and if you're using E600 glue like I am, make sure you hold it in place for about 2 to 3 minutes until the glue gets tacky. If you're using hot glue, you can kind of just press it on and it pretty much just stays in place. Add a generous amount of glue to the top of the top skull that you have, then take your second potted plant, flip it over so that it's facing upwards this time, press it down right into that glue and secure it into place. Now for my favorite part, spray painting your entire structure. I don't know why, but this is just so aesthetically and visually appealing to me. But yes, just take your entire structure, bring it to a well-ventilated area, and spray paint every little last inch of your structure until everything is black. Allow a good 20 to 30 minutes for the paint to dry completely before you bring it back into the house. And this is the final product. It honestly, to me, looks like something that you would get out of Home Goods, and in reality, it only cost about $5 to make. So cheap, and I love the way it looks next to my fireplace. I actually made 2 of these and put a skinnier candle on the second one, and I'm just in love with the way it makes my living room look. And the final cheap and easy DIY project of this video is a little less creepy, a little more cute. We're going to be making a canvas that is orange and ombre and has the word boo across it. In order to make this, you're going to need 4 different shades of orange, starting from darkest and going to the lightest. If you don't have 4 different colors of orange, like I didn't, you can just add some white to the mix. The more white you add, the lighter the color is going to come. With very fluid back and forth strokes, you're going to start painting each of the shades onto the canvas. I just went from darkest to lightest, but you can really have fun with this and do it whichever way you'd like. By the way, I bought my canvas at Michael's. I believe it is a 16 by 20, and I bought it during their 2 for $5 event. I always go to Michael's for my canvases because they're always running crazy sales on them. Technically, this was only $2.50, and you really cannot beat that deal. Allow the paint to dry completely. For me, it took about 10 minutes, and then print out whatever word you want showcased on your canvas and cut it out. Neatly place your cutout word onto the center of your canvas, and then gently, gently, gently take another sponge brush and sponge on some Mod Podge over the entire word. Do a nice thin layer of this Mod Podge, and once it's dry, you can do another thin layer of Mod Podge over the entire canvas to give it a nice shiny look. Make sure you're holding all of the letters down as you're using the Mod Podge so that they don't crinkle up and they stay nice and flat onto the canvas. Once all the Mod Podge is dried, find a nice cozy little spot in your home to hang up your beautiful new canvas. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below, and please stick around for part 2 coming to a channel near you very, very soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support on my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys!